So we're going to get into another common progression that goes with the 736. And back in the key of C, and the 736 was going to sound like this. Now here's the 2 of 4. And how I explain that, you can think of it one of two ways. You can think the 4 note in the key of C is F, and the 2 note of the key of F is G, which would be a G minor. Or you can think of it this way, just 2, 5, 1 borrowed from the key of F. So let me give you an example of what that's going to sound like. A minor, passing chord. Here's a passing chord and G minor. And this would be a rootless way of doing it. Like this. Or you can go like this. So you hear that a lot in gospel, and you should learn this in every key. Let's say key of C sharp. And I'll get into that. So basically, what you want to do is 2 of 4, and 2 of 4 is usually a place you go to after you get to the 6th note. So in the key of C, here's your 7, and there's different ways of doing it. Here's that chord from the 80s again, and then the 6th chord. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do, and this is my rootless A minor. And if you wanted to put the bass in there, way down below, right there, and you can pedal it. So I know you want to know what that is, so I'll go ahead and break that down. You pedal the A on the left hand, then you play C major 7 twice. And you can actually, you can do that, something like that. So on the left hand, G, B, C, E, right hand, G, C, E, and you can just grace note that from the G, and then from there, play that, and then play an A flat on the left hand and play this. I have here, if you want to think of it simply, right hand, B flat. Chord, left hand, F sharp, flat 5. But if you have a flat 5, you actually have a tritone for A flat, which is an F sharp there, and a tritone away is C. So basically what I have here, called out all the notes: F sharp, B flat, C on the left hand, F, A flat, F, B flat, D, F on the right hand. And you remember that trick I showed? And then you want to go to G minor. And this is my rootless G minor. So from here, and then here's my G minor, G, and then this is the rootless version of that. And, or you can, it's optional. You can go, and then from there, let's go back to the G, and then really simple. This is the G minor, basically B flat, major 7 on the left hand, B flat on the right, or you can play B flat, major 7 on both hands. And this is what you do, real simple. Take this F, drop it down a half step. Take this F, drop it down a half step. And what do you have on the left hand? Let me take some stuff out of there. Tritone for C. So from here, tritone for C, and then you have on the right hand, you have an E, an A, and a D on the right. So from there, called out from left to right: E, A, B flat, D, E, A, D. And then from there, you can go to the 4. I'll get into that in the next video. This would be a diminished crawl. So 2 of 4, basically how you want to think of it. Let's do it in another key. F, right? The 4 note is going to be B, the 2 note, B flat. The 2 note of that is going to be C. So basically, D minor, here's your passing chord. Basically what I have here is a D flat, an A flat, B, E flat, G, B flat, and then here's my C minor. And here's a nice thing you can do. Kind of crawl it up from there. I have a D over F, really simple. 4, B flat. Here's an A, 7, sharp 5, flat 9. I have an F over the tritone for E flat, or I have a D flat, G, and with an F chord over it. Remember that trick I showed you? And then to D minor. And then in the next video, I'll break into the diminished. So 2 of 4, basically whatever key. Let's try it again in the key of E flat. The 4 note in the key of E flat, 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be A flat. The 2 note of that is going to be B flat. So from there, and that's where you want to go to if you're on the 6 of E flat, which the 6 is going to be a C minor. So from there, and however you wanted to voice that, just remember that the 2 of 4 is going to be, you're referring to 1 chord, whereas 7-3-6 is referring to 3 chords. So the 2 of 4 is going to be the 1 chord that you hear in gospel a lot. If there was a singer singing and they're going to go, if the singer were to sing that note, I would do. Seven, 3, 6, 2, 2 of 4, 1. So go ahead and enjoy that, and thank you very much.